You're listening to Just Okay Gamers, where this week, Milpool, you seem to be looking a little under the weather there.
I just ate something bad. I'm
You
fine.
sure? What'd you eat?
You okay to lay down?
Was it poison?
Yeah, it was poison.
Why would you eat
pufferfish?
poison?
I don't know.
Hold on, before you die, answer these questions I have.
Okay.
Where did you find the
What's your next
poison?
question? At the store. The poison store.
Oh, so you
There's a
went
poison
to Poison R Us and you bought poison.
Why is this the first I heard of Poison R Us?
Oh, I'm dying.
Did you
It's
buy
a great store.
Oh shit! I had so many more questions for him.
What do we do now?
I don't know. I've never seen
Guys, the cloning
a Milpool
the cloning
die of
machine
natural
requires
causes.
a violent death.
Wait, what? What's a
if we-
cloning machine? We have one of those?
Yeah, we've had it for several years now.
Oh, yeah.
This
that's
isn't
right.
the same
Sorry.
Milpool we started with.
Insomnia.
So
It's getting the best of me.
yeah, I've never dealt with a natural or like a death by his own hand, Milpool. Maybe we should just shoot it, just to
Try
make
shooting
sure.
it. Just put a couple of bullets in it like they
Yeah,
do
just
in the
fire
Wild
into the
West.
corpse.
Okay,
One more?
okay, one more.
Yeah.
I'll shoot him in the crotch too.
Yeah.
Now let it on fire. Got some gas.
Oh, wow, sounds so real. I didn't expect it to sound so real. Okay, well, should we
Wait,
try?
throw him in the pit, right?
Yeah, throw him in the pit.
Yeah.
The
Yep,
shit
throw him in
pit?
the pit. Yep,
Okay.
Okay.
Let's just, how about we'll play the intro and then we'll get him when it's his turn to introduce himself.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right.
We're just okay and we play some games. We're just okay gamers.
Thanks for listening to episode 154.
154.
154 of the Just Okay Gamers podcast. My name is Gweedo, and I'm here with
Wally.
Milpool.
Yo, it's nasty.
Hey guys, how's everybody doing?
Good.
Yeah, good.
Good. Yeah.
Better. Now that I'm recording a podcast with you guys.
Ooh, nasty, bringing out the friend guns, aiming up,
Pew,
and
pew.
taking charge and taking shot at us with his sweet friend guns.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa,
My
watch
friends.
out where you're pointing that friend gun there.
Oh, shit.
Shit, you just shot Milpool.
My crotch.
Right in the crotch.
Ugh.
Milpool, do you want to carry on living this horribly deformed life?
Crotchless life.
Or do you want to just die and end it?
Yeah, the second one. Just kill me.
Okay. But before that, I
No,
want to talk
please.
about you guys.
It hurts
weeks.
so much.
All right, fine.
Don't let language. Oh, there we go.
All right.
Can I eat this one?
Yeah, go for it.
Cool, I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, You're
You're not. What? You're laughing at.
Yeah,
Oh,
why are
eating?
you
That's
laughing?
funny.
Oh, he's probably laughing at his very tiny, blown-off penis.
Hey,
Uh.
it's heavy here, man. I gotta drag it out of the room first. Jesus, give me a minute. I'm not Superman. Okay,
Oh.
now I'm good. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
How's it going, Nasty?
It's going good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Sorry about the whole accidental discharge of the friend gun.
That's okay. You know, it happens sometimes when you play with guns.
Yeah. I hear that they're teaching kids now to handle them safely, so this doesn't happen in the future.
Yeah, did you know that they...
Millpool?
Oh, what?
What?
A piece of Millpool?
Nah, I'm okay. I just
yeah.
had leftover Chinese.
Okay.
When you say leftover Chinese, do you mean a Chinese person that you ate?
Yeah.
So you're a cannibal also.
Yeah. All of us are, right?
Now, I am not a cannibal.
Debatable. You
Debatable?
yeah.
All right. That's interesting. Have you slipped me human meat?
I might have.
Okay, so that's why it's
Remember?
debatable.
Yeah. Remember when I made you spaghetti that one time with meatballs?
Well, it still wouldn't be debatable, though, would it? Because you did. So you are.
Yeah, I think him saying debatable was just a way to, like, let me know that he made me a cannibal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I just wanted to break it to him easy. We should probably bring another Milpool back.
Wait, are you sure you don't want to part of the Millpool then, since you've already
No.
kind of had a taste of human flesh?
I'm still morally opposed to it.
Okay, his intestines are excellent.
Yeah?
Yeah. Best part of Milpool.
What's his colon like?
One time I carved it open. It was full of RPG dice. I didn't ask any questions.
One time I witnessed you carve him open, and he only had half a colon. It was a semicolon.
Semicolon?
It's good to joke about that sort of stuff. Let's get a new Milpool in here.
Hey guys.
Yeah, what's up?
What you eating? Not much. Kind of hungry.
Yeah? Here, take a
you got
slab
any food?
of this raw meat.
Okay. Should I cook it or?
Nope.
No.
All right.
Oh my God, guys, I made him eat himself.
What?
No, nothing.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah.
Look at him. He's got blood all over his mouth.
Look at him. Oh.
He's just eating his own body.
I'm getting a little aroused from this.
It's good.
I kind of want to try and taste Milpool fed Milpool.
I can.
Wait.
I
So
can
want
hear
to go
you
like,
clearly.
Milpool. Wait.
Am I eating myself? And are you gonna kill me and then eat
No.
me?
Maybe.
Okay, I believe you.
Wait. So to taste, we'd have to kill him then too,
Yeah, exactly.
right? Oh, okay.
Should we do that? I mean, how committed are you guys to this bit?
To show you how my brain works, I thought you meant shit out what he's eating and then eat that.
Wait, what? That's gross.
Yeah, that is gross. We don't eat shit.
Yeah, that's gross.
We just
Wally.
play with it.
Yeah, duh.
Speared all over.
And 10 more
See,
10
minutes.
more minutes.
Fuck.
So how's that coming along, Mill? You almost done eating that?
I got tired of them.
Well, now it's your chance to eat Milpool fed Milpool.
Yeah, that's true. Let me take a little bite. Tastes pretty good.
I'm glad this is the episode that we do right after.
Hey guys.
What's up, Milpool?
Not much. A little bit hungry though. You guys
Okay,
got
here,
any
take a
food?
bite of this. Here.
What is this?
Oh, it's just a slab of raw meat.
Is it grain fed or what is it?
It's Milpool
yeah.
fed.
Milpool fed, yeah.
My name is Milpool.
Oh,
There's actually a grain named Milpool.
It's a weird coincidence.
Yeah.
it's a strain of wheat. Grows near rivers.
How's it taste?
Strange feeling of deja vu.
This is the best thing I've ever eaten in my life.
Guys, I really want to try Milpool fed Milpool fed Milpool.
Oh,
Well, go to town, Charlie Brown.
do it.
Okay, here, I'm going to cut off a piece. All right. Here, let's try it. Not as good as I would have thought.
Yeah.
I thought it would have been better.
All right. So, League of Legends.
Well, we need another Milpool in here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, get him in.
Okay, here we go.
Hey guys.
Hey, Milpool, how you doing?
I'm a little bit hungry to be
Oh,
honest
here,
with you.
try some of this.
What is this?
It's just a hunk of meat.
Yeah.
I'm actually a vegetarian version of Milpool, so no thank you.
Oh, okay.
Does that mean you're self-aware?
Yeah, that's must be odd. Oh, hold on, guys. He's self-aware.
Yeah, we can't let that one go. Yeah. I'll fillet this one for you. Get the next
I'm
Milpool in
getting
here.
pretty full, guys.
Me too. We can always just compost the bodies.
I'm so
that's
full of
true.
Milpool.
All right, here we go. Hey, Milpool, how you doing?
Hey guys, pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit hungry to be honest.
Oh, here, try some of this.
Try some of this.
No, I'll just wait. I
Okay,
think, until
good,
the end of the
perfect.
podcast.
Thank you, God, for that. What do you guys think? Should we go on to League of Legends?
Sure.
Fuck it.
Okay. Let's just.
Should we mention
What?
Patreon thing? Or
Oh yeah, we probably
Yeah,
should.
we could do that.
Patreon night.
Oh, the Patreon. night.
This
That's
thing,
what you're
Yeah,
this thing that
Patreon
we
night
do
is tomorrow,
once a month is tomorrow, Friday, the 25th. So
Okay.
for those of you that are listening, come join us.
Right.
We're starting 7.
Well, you need to be
Central.
a Patreon subscriber
Yeah,
at
yeah.
the $10 tier level. And we are kicking off our next game of the month, which is going to be ARK, which you can purchase.
Survival Evolved.
You can purchase on Steam for like $30, but you can also get it on various Russian key sites for less than that. I don't want to advocate this.
It's only G2A. I mean,
Yeah, G2A is somewhat reputable, I guess.
They sponsor esports teams.
They really do.
Yeah, they do. They do. That's true.
it's $16, by the way, on G2A.
Yeah, so tomorrow is our head start for anyone of the Patreon level of $10 to get to play with us. I mean, we'll let everybody else know tomorrow what server we're on and shit. But
We're just going to get started with all the patrons.
Yeah, and to be in the chat channel, you'd have to be the $10 level, the game night level. So we're going to start that at what, 7 o'clock Eastern? Oh, wait, no, it'd be 8 o'clock Eastern.
8 o'clock Eastern.
All right. So, yeah, we'll see some of you guys there. I'm looking forward to it. I like our Patreon game nights, man. They're a lot of fun.
They are a lot of fun. Last Patreon game night was a lot of fun, and it led to me quitting League. So hopefully this one doesn't follow suit.
That didn't last too long.
Oh, about 3 weeks.
Okie dokie. Well, let's move on to League of Legends.
Segway.
Again. Say
Segway.
again. I dare you. I double dare you, mother.
Milpool. Segway.
One more goddamn time.
All right. League of Legends. Oh my God. I guess we should start with the biggest thing right now.
I mean,
TSM on a losing streak.
That's not the
Renegades.
biggest. Well, we're gonna do LCS right away. Well, fucking Wally started it, so now we gotta do it. TSM is on a losing streak. Renegades is on a 4-game winning streak.
This is kind of big news. TSM dropped down to 6th.
I deserve this.
Yeah, TSM
You do deserve this.
did drop down to 6th, but they are still in the playoffs.
They are still in the playoffs, and Renegades, I believe, is still not going to make the playoffs. So,
No.
they're in the promotion tournament.
Yeah.
But they climbed out of 10th place
right.
into 8th.
That's
Yep.
good.
So they're looking good for next split.
There's no auto relegation
there's
anymore.
not?
They only did that for one split, I think, and then got rid of it.
Yeah.
So every team plays a challenger team now, but the 10th place team plays the highest ranked challenger team.
Oh.
Okay.
And I think there's also, it's like, I don't know how the format works. It's like double elimination, and then there's a loser's bracket as well. So it's definitely different than it's been in the past.
Okay.
And it's starting soon. I think it starts on like April 5th or 6th, maybe. But EU promotion tournament started today.
Okay. And how's
Yeah,
that
I wanted
look?
to watch that.
I haven't kept up with it. Giants was playing SK maybe. Yeah, and they were tied 2-2 the last time I checked, so I'm not sure who won that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the playoff brackets for NA have been set up.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like in the first round, the quarterfinals, you got C9 versus TSM, and you got Liquid versus Energy. So that's some interesting games. Who's winning?
Yeah.
Milpool, who's winning?
Well, I'm rooting for C9. TSM's been a shit show this year, and then the other one, it's Energy and Liquid. Liquid looked really strong near the end of the season, so I'm gonna go for them.
Yeah, I'm taking the same picks with Milpool.
C9 and Lick.
Yes. TSM, like you said, they have been on quite the losing streak. They had a lot of potential. I just think that they have too many people that think that they know what they're doing, or too many people that think that their call is the right call. So they don't really have that strong shot caller that they need.
They just seem like in total disarray right now. If you watch TSM Legends, the most recent one, it's just like a complete clusterfuck. After they lost to Renegades, Reggie just like chews them out super hard. Yeah.
How bad would
Maybe
you say
that's-
that the TSM like team dysfunction is playing a part in their kind of
It's I don't know. It's weird. Like it's weird because they brought in the weirdest part to me is they brought in Yellowstar, who's like they brought him in because he was the best shot caller in Europe and maybe in the whole LCS, but apparently they don't use him as a shot caller. I don't know. I haven't kept up with all the TSM Legends show. I don't know if I'm getting the name right, but yeah, apparently like they're not using him as a shot caller, and their team is just like fucked. I don't know what to say about it.
Yeah, they like you said, they brought one of the better shot callers in, and at the beginning of the season they had that interview with Double Lift and Yellowstar, and it sounded like they were gonna use Yellowstar as their shot caller, and then it seems like he kind of just fell off. So I wouldn't doubt if he ends up leaving TSM and going somewhere else.
Yeah, he's gained weight too since.
Well, it's what happens when you come to America. You put weight on.
I guess
stress eating in America.
Yeah.
Wait, who's gained weight?
Yellowstar.
Oh boy, it's a slippery slope, Yellowstar.
Well, he used to be fat, and then he lost a ton of weight in Europe.
Yeah.
Now he's starting to gain it again.
Well, I think that's also because the European teams put more of a focus on like the players as a whole, whereas the NA teams don't really seem to have that kind of making everybody get to the gym or bringing in like sports psychologists and all that kind of
So
stuff.
you're saying Europe has more of like a holistic approach, whereas in
Yeah.
North America there's interchangeable parts.
I know in Fnatic, like they make their players do yoga every morning,
Yep.
and they ban them drinking soda.
Yeah, by
except for on
gunpoint they do
weekends.
that, right?
I haven't heard that. Is that what you're hearing?
Yeah, they have several guards that look over them and hold Kalashnikovs pointed directly
You know what?
on their temples.
I almost wish this for this
Sounds
one
like
moment,
more like the Korean scene.
like the peek behind like an alternate universe where there's still a Cold War, because I would love to see what the East German esports teams look like.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Well, we'll see. Do you guys think that it will be anyone but CLG versus Immortals in the finals?
No.
I think C9 can beat both of those teams.
Yeah? You think so?
On their good day, as long as they play well. They had a really shit game, their last game against Liquid, and they lost it really hard. But other than that, like they are pretty strong.
Okay.
I think that C9's early game is going to be their biggest weak point, but I think that they know that. Because they definitely seem to make those little small mistakes about being just a little bit behind the other team and just kind of tightening it up a little bit and getting those lane swaps down. But they did have that perfect game minus those 2 towers going down previous to that. So they definitely can show up looking really well.
Cool. Well, that's it for LCS bullshit. Now it's on to the big meat. The big old Milpool meat of the show, which is...
What?
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 What are you referring to?
Milpool meat?
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Patch 6.6 has been released. And Nasty's here with one of my favorite segments. If I'm gonna be honest, and if
Please be honest.
Nasty,
Gotta be honest.
you gotta be honest, and that is the 60-sec experiment.
Bearing, mark, set, shoot, fire 1.
It's time for Nasty 60 Experiment.
Oh, jeez. That's some good hype music.
It is good. Who made that? Kate made that.
Kate made it,
Caters,
yeah.
Thanks, Kate. You should make another one. She doesn't listen to this anymore. All right, Nasty.
Yeah,
you
she
ready?
does.
She does a little bit.
Yeah.
Nasty, you ready?
Yep.
All right, on your mark. Get set. Go.
Janet's E damage and is down and alt disable is down. Jace's hammer costs less and scales better and has better base damage. Callista's attack speed is down when she's away from her linked person. W damage and sentinel laps are down and less alt pull range. Karma's base damage, or base shield I should say, is up and it scales better. Kha'Zix's Q and W cooldowns are down. Lulu's W ratio is down and move speed for allies is down. Lux's W shield stacks, but it gives less shielding on initial hit. Maokai's saplings get longer and it scales as well. Yi's W has a higher base damage and lower ratio. Nidalee's passive doesn't root monsters anymore, and Pounce doesn't reset your auto attacks. Ori's Q costs less mana at early stages. Quinn's Q duration is down and cooldown is increased. Shyvana's Q is down. Early Runic Echo's damage down. Tiamat's recipe has been changed. Ravenous's Hydra recipe has also changed due to that. Titanic Hydra's damage is down. ZZ Rot is way too strong, so they pretty much decreased all the stats and turned it to a pink ward to hit it 5 times to get rid of it, and it gives more gold now as well.
Ooh.
That was close.
Stop that sign early because you're right on point there. I'll give that one.
Aw,
to
thanks. Thanks.
you. Yeah, no problem, brother.
What are you, Randy Savage?
I am.
What are you, Hulk Hogan?
No
Hey,
brother.
we could have talked about the Hulk Hogan Gawker controversy.
Yep. Hulk
That could've been
Hogan
an
was
intro.
caught peeping in people's windows. So they call him
Oh, really?
Hulk the Gawker Hogan now.
That's not what it is
And
at all.
he found a $20 bill as he was walking away from a house.
Just made that all up.
Not true. That's all true life. Anything interesting from these patch notes that you guys want to touch on? Nothing.
Oh, I forgot. Shit, I forgot 3 other ones.
ZZ Rot is.
ZZ Rot's a big one.
Yeah.
ZZ Rod has
You
been
guys-
changed to
Do you
ZZ.
guys remember when we went to Riot Studios and I kept saying ZZ Rot Pro strats and everybody kept making fun of me for it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look
just
at that.
everyone. Look at that
ZZ
guy
Rots.
talking
They
about
weren't
ZZ
making
Rod.
fun of you because it's a bad strat. They were making fun of you because of the way you talk.
Oh.
Holy shit.
And that one guy pushed you down and then
Yeah.
kicked you and left.
You weren't even there, Wally.
And gave you a wedgie.
Yeah,
We told
wedgie-
him about it.
I heard about it. Yeah, I heard
Oh.
all about it.
You guys said you weren't going to tell anyone.
I
And the wedgie
actually,
went into your butt crack and you cried.
yeah, I recorded the whole thing. It's on YouTube. It has a million views.
Oh, why didn't I get any of that YouTube
Look
money?
at the baby cry now.
Oh, no.
Let's put this on YouTube too.
Baby
big baby.
nasty.
No.
Baby nasty in a
Yes,
diaper.
stop it.
Poked his eye with the windshield wiper. Baby nasty.
why am I messing with the
baby
windshield wiper?
nasty.
Yeah, that's weird.
Why give babies windshield wipers?
This is the hottest thing on YouTube.
Yeah.
Babies are back.
I think that one thing that's cool is that Lux's shield stacks now. If you get hit by it twice, that's pretty cool.
That's very cool. You're
Nidalee's auto attack reset being taken away from Pounce. Big,
Yeah, and
because she's like number
The
one
fast
jungle
clear.
pick.
yeah, and the monster rooting as well, so she'll take a little bit more damage now.
Don't forget that karma buff.
Yeah, it's just her shield a little bit,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
actually
still-
by
she
a little
was-
bit I mean a lot of it because the
She was
scaling
already-
doubled.
She was already starting to get picked in pro play
Yeah.
again, so we're gonna be seeing her more for sure. And
I'm
Callista
happy.
nerf is kind of big too.
It's huge.
Yeah.
Her
Like
attack speed's down.
her
Her
damage is
W
way
damage
down.
is down, and
Uh,
her saving ability is down too.
Her damage is down, except when the new passive is she gets 9 to 27% bonus damage when she's near her Oathsworn ally.
I am Ilfsworn.
Yeah,
You excited about the
it's not damage by the way. It's attack speed.
Oh,
mana-
right.
But
the
they
game for
but they
a-
took that off of. They also dropped her initial attack speed as well, and her attack speed growth.
I'm sorry, can you repeat
So-
that, Wally?
So you're an Oriana person.
I love
I was assuming that the early game is going to be a little bit more flexible for you with the mana reduction.
Oh yeah. Her
Yeah.
Q-
That's
Quite-
pretty big news. I might
quite a lot.
actually even
Try and
max
play
her
her?
Q before her W more often.
Yeah.
I don't know. if it's worth
Cho'Gath
it,
got
though.
a nice little buff too to his ult.
Who?
Cho'Gath?
Oh yeah. That's the one of the ones that I didn't mention. I forgot to mention Alistair and Cho'Gath and Echo.
The
So
patch
my
notes
bad.
are just choking the
Yeah.
life out of us.
Yeah, nothing huge, but
No.
some tweaks. And Aurelion Sol.
Yeah, he's out
now.
today.
Yep, the
Ooh.
Star Forager is
Damn it!
Forager.
out looking for them truffles, baby. So you can play him right now if you want. I haven't. I mean, he's been out for a few hours, so I haven't actually purchased him, which I would like to because he's probably someone that I would enjoy playing.
And you will.
Yeah, are you telling
Where
me?
do
You said, well, yeah, you said you'd like to. And I'm
You
just
will
assuming
enjoy
that-
it.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to. I mean, it's up for consideration. It's like possibly being a cannibal.
So when is the Just Okay guide for Aurelian Sol coming out?
Oh, that's coming out tomorrow.
Oh shit, that's fast.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Perfect.
I've been working on it nonstop during this whole podcast.
Oh fuck.
I recorded
As we're
the footage as we were talking, and for the rest of the podcast, I will be doing the narration. In fact, I'm just
okay.
going to cut out 5 minutes
Parts of the
randomly
podcast.
in the podcast, and put them as the narration for the Aurelian Sol.
I like it.
It's brilliant. He's a
What if
genius.
you did? Oh,
What?
What if you shoutcasted like a guide to put a little different spin on it?
I mean, that's kind of what I do.
Yeah, but like the whole fight, not just you. You know what I mean?
What if you like added puns to your guide?
Yeah.
Like every once in a
That
while.
sounds
made it
risky.
What if
fun?
you
I
told-
don't think I want to do that.
What if
People
you told
don't
people
like
what to
puns.
buy?
Give us an Aurelian Soul pun right now.
Aurelian Soul?
Yeah. It was a preview.
All right. Hey, man. Well,
Hey, what's up?
Man.
how many sols does it take to eat a loaf of bread?
Yeah.
How many?
How many?
About Aurelian of them.
Not
All right.
bad.
Yeah.
Not
these
bad for
work.
off the top of your head. You
Might
could
want to
workshop
push
that
back
one.
the release date.
Nope.
a little bit.
Coming out in 2 minutes, actually. It's uploading right now.
Moved it up.
Yeah. That's my opening and middle and all of the jokes. I just repeat that one on loop for 5 minutes. And that's it. I did release a Bard guide, though, this past
You
week.
did. It was funny.
Yeah, it was funny, I guess.
Made front page.
Made the front
Real quick.
page. Yeah. Yeah. That's
Pretty
good.
excited, but
I don't know, man. Like, fucking guides are. I get no growth on my channel. Sorry, I know you guys have heard of this.
do you feel typecast?
I don't feel typecast. I just.
And
I
your
think
genre
Reddit
really?
fucks you, to be
Yeah,
honest.
Reddit fucks you in the
Do you
ass.
think it's sexism?
Yeah,
Or racism?
it's because I'm a man.
Racist.
The
You're a white man.
You're a white
large
male.
majority female, like 50-year-old female demographic that is League of Legends.
They're totally missing out on
Yeah,
it.
they just don't appreciate my type of humor.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's it.
That's it.
So this solo queue, it's gone.
Yeah. I haven't used it in a while, even when I did play solo queue.
They said, "Hey, you guys like dynamic queued, huh? You
No.
like it a lot? Oh, you do.
No, we don't like
oh,
it. We want
okay.
solo
I hear
queue
that
back.
you want
Oh.
dynamic queue constantly. Is that true?
Nope.
Constant dynamic queuing.
Okay, perfect. Dynamic queue forever.
Sweet.
In fact, you're in a
right.
dynamic queue right now.
Whoa.
Welcome to.
I don't even have the
dynamic
client
queue.
open.
Oh.
Yep. It
What do we
opened
do
your
in
client-
dynamic?
It opened your
Oh my
client
God.
for you. And
My
now-
client is
Oh,
open.
we're in dynamic queue.
Yeah, we're all the four of us. Oh shit! Now we're picking our bands in dynamic
Oh.
queue.
And banning our picks.
Yeah. I
That's
feel-
what Gweedo did yesterday.
I did do that.
You ban a pick?
He
Yeah.
banned his pick because he forgot
Your
that
own
he
pick?
had to ban.
I always set up the games, and for some reason, like I didn't set up this one, and I was invited and joined it, fourth or third, right? Or to the point where I have to
something like
ban,
that.
and I don't. I think that's the first time I've ever banned in one of these games now. And yeah, I had Jin selected, and then Josh, who was playing with us, Zell from All Chat, he's like, "Guido, you got a ban!" So I just hit the ban button, and I was like, "Fuck!" I really wanted to play Jin.
At least it wasn't like some silly ban.
Yeah,
It was pretty funny though.
Banned yourself out.
banned.
Yep.
Yep, I played myself. DJ
Oh.
Khalid would be mad.
Khalid.
Is that his name?
I think it's Khalid. DJ Khalid.
Khalid Greens.
DJ.
Mm-hmm.
Khalid Greens. Oh, speaking of greens, I started a garden this week.
That's a strange. Are you setting up a bit there?
No, I literally did
Oh.
start a garden.
What are you gonna grow?
I have some lettuce that I'm growing and some herbs
Mhm.
and some radishes.
Living off the land.
Living off the land. You know what's funny? Actually, I'll talk about this
I
later.
thought you were protecting something.
Mm.
Because you started a garden.
That's funny.
You were protecting an Italian.
Yep.
You could use that.
I started a garden.
I'm growing Italian parsley.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay. Thanks, Nasty.
Yep.
Anyways.
Next time on Nasty's gardening segment.
I don't know. You guys done with this league?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. You don't want to talk about the caster thing? Controversy?
So what? They're not getting paid?
We don't have to.
Oh, yeah. So actually, that's kind of a big deal.
Okay.
It is
It
a big
is.
deal in terms
It's
of
kind
like
of a big
workers'
deal.
rights for that genre of
Right.
employment.
Okay. Go for it.
So, so the announcers for MSI, essentially DOA, Monte Cristo, and Papa Smithy, were approached by Riot to shoutcast the MSI tournament that is coming up shortly. And in negotiations, Riot would not pay them what the casters saw as the standard for the industry currently. So they put out a press release essentially and said like, hey, we couldn't come to agreement with Riot, and unfortunately we're not going to be casting the games at MSI, just to like let everybody know essentially.
Yeah.
It didn't sound like they were putting Riot on blast for it or upset with Riot. They just were basically saying this is what we think we're worth and they don't want to pay it, so we're not going to be doing it. Hopefully they can find somebody else that will.
According to the casters, they reached out to other casters from other games, big name casters from like StarCraft and Counter-Strike and Hearthstone, and were like, hey, what do you guys get paid for major tournaments? And
Yeah, I
they
got
approached
an
Riot
email,
with
and
that.
I just I didn't know how to respond to them with that shoutcasting thing. I
Right,
just told
yeah.
them like, they kind of just give me what they have. Pretty much the whole prize pool is what I get paid to shoutcast those tournaments. And they were like,
Oh, is that how the Peace Pigeon deal worked at Summer Nights Con? You got that whole prize pool and we got nothing?
yeah,
Yeah,
because
where
the
was our
prize
money
pool
for
was
that?
0.
Oh,
Remember correctly.
valid.
Yeah, so,
Yeah,
I turned them down.
all right. Okay, good.
Yeah.
I mean,
Turn them
they're-
down? What do you mean?
I
You
turned them down. I
Riot
was
down?
like, man, not enough money for me either. That's what I said
Alright.
to him.
Yeah, it's not a very good
Man.
thing to say, but okay.
Man, give me more money.
I will say, I mean, they did their due diligence when they interviewed those guys. I mean, when you establish a pattern of best practices, you make recommendations based on what you found, and they did, and they were denied. So, I mean, I don't have any real fault.
They said Riot was offering 40% of what the numbers that they got from other casters were making. 40 to 70%. And they said Riot came up a little bit, but they couldn't reach an agreement. So people were like, hey, what the heck? Riot is like this huge company. It's bigger than
Yeah, they should give
these
money
Counter-Strike
out.
tournaments and Hearthstone and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah,
why
give
aren't
them
they paying
money.
These casters.
I mean, ultimately, we're going to find out what the market will bear. I mean, they're going to find out really quick how much their talents are actually valued.
Yeah, I mean, Riot employs their own casters already for the LCS, so they can just kind of bring those guys in. But I don't know. It's kind of a turning point, or it might be in this this kind of thing.
Do you think they'll just be like, you're right, we'll give you what you're asking?
Maybe. I mean, since they've made this statement public, and Riot, I don't think has responded yet publicly.
Well, I guess we'll see.
But if they don't respond, it'll just be like, yeah, fuck you guys. Go back to OGN.
Exactly.
Right.
Okie dokie, I suppose. Now can we
That's
move on to
all.
general gaming?
Now we can move on.
Now we can move on.
All right.
Are we there yet?
Say, general gaming. Say, general gaming. Say, general gaming. Say, general gaming.
That one takes a while to get there.
Yeah, it does.
It was who submitted those? Those
That
were
was,
both, I assume, from the same person.
Sniggle Boots. Sniggle Boots have sent both.
Stiggle's still making.
No, he hasn't made one in quite some time for us.
Oh, those are old.
Yeah, those are old.
Huh.
Both old
I
ones.
was sleeping.
Were you sleeping?
Yeah, I must have been for the first time that we played those because yeah,
Everyone knows it.
Yeah, everybody knows that song.
What is that song?
Baba Black Sheep is what you're thinking of.
No,
is the
isn't
melody
there like
to it.
isn't there
I think
one
it's
that's
Baba
like,
Booey.
"Are you sleeping? Are you
Yeah,
sleeping,
it's where
Father John?"
it's like where I heard like where is
Are
Duncan?
you sleeping? Are you sleeping?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Why the fuck are you answering me then?
I don't know because I sleep talk.
Okay,
Sleep
that's okay, fine.
Okay, good night.
The classic.
Yeah, that's all.
nursery rhyme.
Yeah,
Everyone
see-
knows it.
Yeah, everybody knows that song.
What is that song?
Baba Black Sheep is what you're thinking of.
No,
is the
isn't
melody
there like
to it.
isn't there
I think
one
it's
that's
Baba
like,
Booey.
"Are you sleeping? Are you
Yeah,
sleeping,
it's where
Father John?"
it's like where I heard like where is Duncan or something like that, isn't it?
I'm sure that has lots of variations to it.
Yeah.
Are you sleeping, Father John?
Okay.
Put your wiener in me. Put your wiener in me.
Here you go.
Father John.
There, Twitch chat.
Twitch chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Twitch chat.
I can't
Twitch
play
chat.
a
Pop it off.
YouTube video.
I know, I'm just saying, I substantiated your claim. It's Are You Sleeping, Brother John?
Oh, Brother John.
Mm.
Your
Makes
recollection
sense.
is sound.
Okay.
Makes
good.
sense.
Okay. So, what's going on in general gaming?
We've been playing shit.
Yeah, let's get to that last.
Yeah, it's kind of boring. ARK is the guys who made ARK, the game of the month we're going to be doing, is being sued, which
yeah.
may
Yeah.
impede the progress of the game
Well,
or kill it altogether. From what I can tell, the
this is
developer,
all alleged, isn't it?
it's all alleged, but it seems fairly like it actually what happened. But Studio Wildcard is the studio, and they came from another studio called Trendy Entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
And I forget I think it's Jeremy Stieglitz, and he left Trendy to start Wildcard, and he was forbidden from doing two things: poach anybody when he left from the old company, and reutilize any assets. And Trendy's claiming that he did both. And as for stealing assets, that's more alleged. But in terms of poaching people, from what they can tell, there's a lot of one-to-one going on between who was at the old place and who's at the new place. And if this actually goes through, it may actually kill ARK before it's finished.
Okay, so what's the definition of poaching somebody? Just because you are an employee somewhere and you tell somebody that you're going to make a new game,
Well, here's the
doesn't
legal.
that give that person the opportunity to just go leave with you?
Isn't that
I
when
think
Or
it's
just
gonna be
leave?
like steam or boil a person?
Yeah. Poach.
Poach them? Yeah, like eggs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I like,
He ate like
deviled
half the
eggs.
company. Yeah.
You like deviled eggs? Do you like poached eggs?
I love
Yeah, I
poached
do.
eggs.
Oh, okay.
I like any type of eggs, really.
Any
love
type.
Those scrambled eggs that you made me were really good.
Yeah, you mention that often.
I know.
Very
I feel
often.
a little weird.
They were like the best scrambled eggs I've ever had.
They were okay. I've had scrambled eggs. They are good.
fucking weird.
Yeah, they were really good. He made me some Pat McMuffins.
Yep.
Yeah.
They were real good.
Guido makes a good hobo breakfast.
And
for
then I
like
made him
six-
pat
six-
my McMuffins.
Yeah, and then he also makes some good hobo bundles too.
Oh yeah.
Your name is
Hobo
also
bindles.
Uh-huh. Hobo bindles, hobo bundles, pat McMuffins, eggs, baba booey, baba booey.
These are all
Howard
sexual
Stern
euphemisms.
But
but yeah.
Baba boy, Baba boy.
What the fuck is going on?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
But,
So
But yeah, you're right though. Actually, to dial back to your original question about the legality, the contract said something vague that can be interpreted what competition means, and I know it's boring as shit.
no, I definitely, I don't know. This kind of stuff interests me because I also have like a non-compete that I had to sign when I started working where I currently work. And all those non-competes that you usually sign are pretty vague when you start somewhere. It's basically just like, don't take our exact stuff, and you can't like implement exactly what you're doing here.
We'll find out what happens.
Right, because when it comes down to it, development's development. A person moving from left to right and shooting a gun or chopping down a tree isn't fucking like industry revolutionary.
Did you just turn to the right and cough?
Yeah, he was getting his balls felt by his soda. So I don't know. I'm interested to see where this kind of goes. I kind of feel like it's going to go nowhere, but it seems to me like the game industry is turning more into just a Sue Happy Fest. For people that aren't doing so well.
Who's Sue
and
Happy?
See other people.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like this is the second week in a row that
Why
we
did she get
found.
Yeah, what's Sue Happy's cut out of this?
Is her full name Susan? Susan Happy?
No, it's Sue.
Susan Be Happy?
It's Sue. She's a massage therapist in Bangkok.
Oh,
Last name is Happy.
Huh.
Sue Happy.
Did she have happy ending?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was trying
She's a
to
massage
work out a
therapist.
pun there, Milpool, but you stepped on it.
That's what I did.
His pun was okay. The happy endings.
Yeah, but all he did
Massage
was say happy endings. That's not a pun. He just said happy endings.
He made a deductive joke based on her
Fucking
name and her
word
occupation.
association just said happy endings.
Hey, why are you shitting on me for getting to it first?
Yeah.
I don't know, because I want you
I
to
just
work
go for the
stuff
lowest
out.
common denominator. No.
Work it out.
That's
Workshop
your
it in your
job.
brain for a second, and then fucking come out with something more clever.
That's literally the cleverest thing
That's
I can
it?
come up
That's
with.
all you got? No, you got better.
Yeah.
I have
Okay,
so much
I'll think
faith
about
in
it.
you.
I will think about it for the next 2 minutes. And I'll get
Jesus.
back to it.
All right,
Good
I
2
can't
minutes.
Wait.
God.
I can't fucking wait for this. I can't wait.
For the
I can't
record,
wait.
I thought it was funny. So
I can't wait.
Oh, whatever.
I can't wait.
Okay.
Oh God.
You better get
But
a
yeah,
pen and paper
we'll
out. Start
we're-
writing down.
Okay, this story is dead. We have this
Yeah.
Barry ARK. It's done.
The
Dark
Legend
Souls
of
3.
Zelda Symphony
okay.
is coming
Legend of
to
Zelda.
Milwaukee and Columbus. Are you going?
I am not going because between my wife and I, it would be $100, and I know what Legend of Zelda sounds like. And I'm gonna probably put it towards my pack savings.
Okay.
I was never.
Weeds, do you want to go?
No.
It's in November. We can go
Sorry,
on a
I
date.
think you. By the look on your face, you totally expected me to say yes.
I was hoping so.
But no, I'm never like Legend of Zelda. I'm not nostalgic for that music at all. Like I didn't play the Legend of Zelda until much later when I got my hands on a Game Boy.
I am
Okay,
nostalgic
okay.
for it.
Yeah.
Link to the Past, though, the NES one was a little too early for me. I didn't quite get it. But The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past for the Super Nintendo, fucking phenomenal. Probably one of my favorite games.
Okay. All right, Milpool, what do you got?
I don't think it's been 2 minutes yet. It's been like
pretty
1
close.
minute.
Okay, Dark Souls 3?
All right.
Dark Souls. Oh, wait, who's you?
Guys, I'm going to get a massage from Sue Happy today.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
I hope she doesn't sue me, and I hope that I leave happy. What do you think?
It's good.
This is like telling your kid that failing a test is okay.
I can tell. I can tell you're disappointed.
Well, for one, I thought you were going to use happy ending as the
Right.
joke.
Yeah.
That's all right. We'll work
I
on
still
it.
like Happy Ending as the joke.
Well, what's yours? What's Papa
I don't
Guido's?
have one. I don't know. I would have said something like, she died. I hope she had a happy ending. Laugh at it.
Yeah. I mean, I like it.
I like it. It is good.
All right.
This is where
What?
Dark Souls 3. I forgot where I was. Yeah, it's coming out soon. The consoles, I think, came out first. It might be simultaneous release. But what's important, though, is that the console versions, particularly the Sony version, is experiencing significant system slowdowns. And also
Say that again. Significant system
slowdowns. Yeah, basically,
Ooh,
like
Say all
Fuck
three
that.
words. Say all three
significant
words.
significant system slowdowns, significant
Yeah.
system slowdowns, significant
Yeah.
system slowdowns, significant system slowdowns.
The
That's
tongue
impressive.
twisters.
But yeah, it's bad on the console, and the PC's a little crashy, but that's the press version. However, it runs at a silky smooth 60 frames per second at
Nice.
settings up to ultra, which we get a few extra bells and whistles.
Nice.
And
It's
it
about
looks
time.
Yeah, it looks amazing. The Giant Bomb did a preview. Go check it out. It looks really cool.
There's been other games that have been giving PC the advantage again. So I think it's become that time now where Xbox and PlayStation are gonna start to fall off again, and I don't know, console players just have to deal with it.
Speaking of
Sony's
Xbox,
apparently.
it's dropping down to $300 come March 20th.
Ooh.
Oh,
I just saw that.
why not 420? So 4 days ago it dropped.
Oh, is that it? May 20th, maybe I'm thinking of.
Oh,
of
not
those
April
days.
20th.
I don't fucking care.
It's not on 420. Come on.
I doubt it's on 420. 420 is when we fly out of Milwaukee to Boston. To
I
come
know.
back.
I was like, I'm gonna get high on 420.
Literally.
I said that at work, and everybody was like, "What?
Ah.
You can't say that." And I was like, "I'm taking a flight. I'm gonna be 10,000 feet up.
That's a good one.
Also, I'm doing drugs.
I'm also gonna get really high before I fly. Flying high."
Flying high.
There's a Sony's apparently making like a PS 4.5 or something.
Good point. Yep.
Right?
They
With,
are.
like better hardware.
It is literally a better PlayStation.
Oh, so
I
it's,
haven't read about it.
it's like when the Fat came out and then they made the Slim.
No.
Yeah, but they didn't change the hardware. They just like made it smaller, right?
Yeah, this is a hardware upgrade, like faster
This
processing
actually
power.
has. Yeah.
Wouldn't that split? I mean, I'm sure it'll be backwards compatible, but like, wouldn't
Yes.
they have to make games for the PlayStation 4.5 then specifically?
They may, but
Maybe they will.
yeah,
Maybe it's a new business model where I don't know. They pull a
what's-
Nintendo 64 expansion pack.
yes, or the 3DS. The new 3DS is inherently faster, and they actually have games made exclusively for it.
That's true.
Oh,
It's dumb. Consoles are dumb right now. They're suffering because PCs, I think, are just in a really good place.
yeah. It's plus the competition doesn't help them much.
No.
Right.
Probably. I don't fucking know.
Good example with the N64 thing. I haven't thought about that in a long
I
time.
don't fucking know, bro.
Fuck it, no, bro.
Oh my god, bro.
I had to get one of those expansion packs.
Yeah?
Yeah, I had to play DK64.
What was
Oh,
the
man,
big
that brings me
game
back.
that came out with it? Wasn't it like
Something
Perfect Dark?
Perfect Dark, yeah.
Yep. That sounds right.
Yep. It was the first one to actually like take advantage of it.
It was a sick game too.
It's fucking pricey. It's like a $50 game right now still.
Remember that?
Sucker. That Atkins?
So what are we all playing?
Yeah, what's everybody playing?
Gweeds, you're playing some WWE, huh?
I am. I'm playing WWE 2K14. I mean 16.
What?
2K14.
Yeah, 2K14.
Going back.
It's fun.
How do you like it?
It's
Yeah?
a relaxing game. I can
That-
just fire it
yeah.
up. And it's cool because it doesn't matter too much if you win or lose. You know?
Oh, really?
It's about putting on a good show.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of how you excel at the game is by
Well, it's wrestling.
yeah, it's wrestling. But they they totally got rid of the whole notion of like, oh, you're a wrestler, you got to win matches. They're more focused on the side of it where it's like you're a wrestler. Aerial assaults get you more points because the audience likes that, and lots of back and forth. Like it almost gives you a bonus if you get out of a pin on the 2 count instead of the 1 count. So it like makes you kind of risk missing that 2 count because you have to press a button on a dial once it gets in this area, and if you miss it, then you lose. And lots of back and forth. Like it almost gives you a bonus if you get out of a pin on the 2 count instead of the 1 count. So it like makes you kind of risk missing that 2 count because you have to press a button on a dial once it gets in this area. And if you miss it, then you lose the match. So you got to kind of risk it to get the 2 count instead of the 1 count to get the audience more hype, you know?
Do the post interviews at all play into that?
The post interviews are it's like they added them very last minute.
Like, because I was gonna say it's like after every match, it seemed you have a post interview.
No, the post interviews just come on when I fight rivals. So there's a rival system where you can run out on any other wrestler as if you don't currently have a rival, and just go beat their ass, and then they become your rival. So
Is it
what?
Is it key store worthy? Because you're making me really interested in it.
It is. I definitely think it's a good $30 game.
Okay.
I mean, if you have to really like wrestling, you know.
Right.
And
I probably wouldn't get it just because I'm not a big
I
wrestling
wouldn't
fan.
suggest it to you and anyone else.
The character creator seemed really.
It's in
fleshed
depth.
out.
It's super in depth, and there's a lot of outfits you can pick. You can change people's facial figure. I made one guy super distorted, dropped his left eyeball all the way to his lower cheek. Yeah, you can do crazy stuff with the character creator.
So there's no out of match. Like, it would be cool if there was dialogue trees in that thing where you could make yourself a heel or a.
You
face
can
or
you can do that. That's all through the post interview stuff, but it's only when you're talking to your rival or talking about your rival or your tag partner, which would be your friend, I guess. So
there's dialogue trees.
There is. So you can. She'll be like, "Hey, this guy's starting up a thing with you. What do you think of that?" And then you pick "Oh, he's a good wrestler and I respect him. He should probably stay away from me, but if he comes at me, I'll fight him." And it'll be like, "Oh, you get some respect, you get pride or whatever." But then you can pick the selection where it's like, "Ah, fuck that piece of shit. I fucking hate him."
Yeah.
And that'll turn you into a heel. And then the only difference is the audience reaction to when you do stuff. Like if you start winning a match, they'll boo if you're a heel.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, except they repeat the same dialogue trees over and over and over and over.
Every time I see you, it seems like one of the same 6 is one of your options.
Yeah. The creative wrestler, the career, it's more just I'll pop Netflix on, I'll play a few matches. But the really meat and potatoes is the WWE universe, where you get to go back and play old matches. Through the very first match is Randy Savage versus Jake the Snake. It was right after Jake the Snake had his snake bite Elizabeth, Randy Savage's wife or girlfriend. And,
man, I think I was 8 years old. That's amazing.
And you have to do things that actually happened in the match. You have to throw him out of the ring. You have to beat him up outside of the ring until it gets to a certain point. And then you have to dodge his DDT and win the match. And then there's little quick time events too. So it actually goes very cinematic and replays the matches. And then you go through a whole bunch of old legendary matches. It's a lot of fun.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's what I've been playing.
I actually want to table what I've been playing because everyone knows I've been playing the Division. I've said my thoughts on the matter, but Mill's been playing it too.
Yeah, I've been playing a good amount of it. I just hit level 30.
Want the Mill report post 30?
Yeah, because I haven't been playing with you guys. You guys were ahead of me in levels. I don't know if you're still playing it, Gweedo, but
I'd play it.
is from farming the Bullet King, and I went into the Dark Zone once on my own, but I don't really understand the point of going to the Dark Zone because I didn't get anything good.
It's a chance, but you get higher gear. It's the highest gear in the game, towards the top end of it.
And I guess you get the Dark Zone credits too, and the Dark Zone shops seem pretty good.
The DZ 5 and 6, those guys drop level 31 and 32 gear, which is higher than you can get in PvE zones.
I see. Yeah, I saw level 31 gear being mentioned, but I didn't.
But you get higher gear. It's the highest gear in the game, towards the top end of it.
And I guess you get the Dark Zone credits too, and the Dark Zone shops seem pretty good.
The DZ 5 and 6, those guys drop level 31 and 32 gear, which is higher than you can get in PvE
Okay,
zones.
I see. Yeah, I saw like level 31 gearing being mentioned, but I didn't know what that was. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I just hit level 30 and I ventured into the dark zone.
I'll go with you whenever you want.
So yeah, what else did they add in the patch?
They balance the dark zone so that if people who get shot and people who shoot others, you don't get penalized nearly as much. So it's a bit of a free for all in there now, like it was designed to be. They dramatically reduced the loss of XP as well as I think money, and they also tweaked a whole bunch of things regarding drop rates for high level enemies. So you actually have a better chance of actually getting something when they die.
Okay. Because the complaint before was that no one was going rogue because the penalties were too high, but I guess
That is
they
no
kind
longer
of
a
tweaked
problem.
that.
So this will tweak the game quite a bit. Would
I
you
want to
say,
take
Wally?
you with me. Oh yeah, and they're going to keep doing it. And incursions start in April,
Nice.
so which is a huge PvE thing for groups. And I want all of you there. And I want to touch Milpool's butt. And I want to go into the dark zone with him and do naughty things.
Sounds good.
Nice.
Very good. Nasty, what you been playing?
I've been playing a little bit of Stardew Valley, and I must say that it has been part of my inspiration for starting a garden, as weird as it is. So for those of you that don't know Stardew Valley, it kind of has this weird technology is destroying the world and big corporations are bad undertone to it. So yeah, it's kind of an interesting take on a video game. But basically you farm and can go explore a cave or go fishing and stuff like that. I decided to go with a little bit more of the fishing stuff just because it seems to make me more money off the bat. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Huh. Yeah, that seems to be the bell of the ball right now, is Stardew Valley.
Yeah, Stardew, everybody's playing
I
it
know
right now.
many people are obsessed with that game right now.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun. It's another, like you were saying about WWE. It's a good, relaxing game that I can just throw on Netflix and hang out and talk to people. And
Are we all
just
watching
kind of-
Daredevil?
I am not yet.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I finished it.
I'm halfway through.
it's on my list of things to watch. I'm trying to finish The Americans right now because I'm starting that. I started that a couple weeks ago.
Oh, I want to talk about TV so much. Okay.
We need to start another podcast.
We really should for TV and movies.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's been a
day.
lot of fun, really relaxing. So when I started thinking about doing this garden, I was like, I should do like a Stardew Valley in real life series,
Yeah.
and it would be really boring. But
Can you name your garden?
do you want me to?
Yeah, call it the Garden of Eden.
Uh, my farm's actually named Pepperidge Farms.
Yeah, I like it.
So it's a fun game. I'll probably put some more time into it, and probably drop it and then pick it back up and continue to play it here and there. I already got like 16 hours into it this past week, so I played a lot of it.
Nice. I want to pick it up. I just,
It's fun,
I don't know.
but you have a chill game right now. I'd say hold off until you kind of need that other just pick up and set down kind of game.
Right.
It sounds like the kind of game I really want to respect in terms of time,
Right.
and so I'll pick it up eventually.
The cool thing too is that there's like questing and storyline and all that other kind of stuff, as well as just like the micromanaging of like Minecraft has of like growing things and fishing and building your plot and building buildings and talking to people. So
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm interested in it. I'll probably play it at some point, especially once I need another one of those games to just relax with.
right, and it's only $15 too,
Oh,
so
yeah, that's not bad at all.
pretty cheap.
Okie dokie. We got some things to do now, which we like to call voicemails.
We have a new voicemail.
You want to listen to the voicemail? Okie dokie. We got a few of them here. 12 to be exact. Yep, I just checked the email. We don't have any more. So we might as well just get right on Crackton.
Let's do it. Tough
Crackton.
acting.
Tough acting, Crackton. Here we go. This one.
Hey, Wally, Gweedo, Nasty, and Milpool. First time caller, Papa John here. Love the stream, Milpool. Glad you uploaded to the channel, Wally. I just wanted to ask, if you could have one beverage for the rest of your
That's
life,
nasty.
excluding water, what would it be? Okay, see you guys at Sunday Mass. P.S. Fuck you, Snowy.
Oh,
Whoa.
Oh,
aggression. Towards
Snowy beef. Love the voicemail, Papa John. Great work. Keep it up.
Yeah.
Did he
Yeah.
say I upload
Nice.
videos? Or is
Yeah,
it-
he got a few things wrong.
Yeah, that's nasty for the podcast videos.
Yeah.
But I did the 24-hour highlights, if that's what he's doing.
Yeah, maybe that's what he's talking about. I don't know. A drink besides water that you would drink for the rest of your
Beer.
life. That's it. Yeah, it's supposed to have to be some sort of spirit of some sort.
Yeah.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, but then you'd always be drunk. If that's
Yeah,
the
what's
only
wrong
way
Well,
with
I
to
think
go.
you can still drink water, right? That was his question.
Oh, can you still drink water? Okay.
Maybe not.
The
Maybe
most-
he's saying only one. Which,
Well, if it's
which way do you
full.
guys want to take this? How do you want to?
Let's
only
see-
one.
only
Oh,
one
man,
forever.
there
Only
goes
one forever.
booze.
Why?
Well, because
Oh,
we need
shit.
sustenance,
yeah,
though.
That's right. Booze just dehydrates the shit out of you. So if you just continue to drink it forever, you're just gonna drink yourself into oblivion.
Yeah.
Eventually. Not that it sounds
alright.
bad. But
At least you would die happy or buzz, one of the two.
Well, then I guess I'd take something that's like as close to water as I could, just to be
Gatorade.
Carbonated water?
Drink Gatorade.
all for the rest of your life.
Yeah. Probably like coconut water or something.
Ooh,
that sounds
coconut water is good stuff.
Yeah, coconut water's great. Okay, coconut water
Can
for
I
all
drink-
of us.
Can
All
I
of
drink
us, yeah.
tea? Can I drink tea,
Yeah, drink tea.
Yeah, you
That
can
sounds
drink
good.
even though that uses water?
Well, hold
Green
on,
tea?
though. Yeah, I was going to say, it's going to be a
Yeah.
particular kind of tea.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll drink
pretty
green
much
tea.
every beverage is going to use water if it's not like milk.
Oh, true. Yeah.
So if we can
Valid
still drink
point.
water, is everyone choosing alcohol then?
Yes,
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
In some form or another?
Yeah, I'm drinking a beer. I'm drinking
I'd probably have to
PBR the
take
rest of my life.
Beer, yeah. I wouldn't take
Right.
PBR.
Yeah.
Champagne.
PBR the rest of my life. You're gonna take the high life? Oh,
No, actual
Champagne.
champagne.
actual champagne, not the champagne.
Not the champagne.
Uh,
All right, next
Yeah.
voice Moyle. Here it is.
Gamers, Yellow Spray here, and my question for this week is, do you have any just okay pets? What are they and what are their names? I know Gweedo has that cock-sucking cat named Lulu, and I've heard some dogs from time to time at Wally's place. And, well, if you don't have any pets, just fucking make one up. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.
Milpool has pets.
Yeah, he has like a
Yeah.
lot.
Yep, 3 pets.
Yeah.
2 dogs and a cat.
What's their names?
Eve, Riley, and Josie.
Nice, nice. Is Eve the cat?
No.
Or is Josie the cat?
Yes.
Gotta
Both
be
of
the
them
cat.
names.
Josie and the Pussycats.
Pussycats,
But
yeah.
that'd be a good name for the dog if you had more than one cat, you know? Because it'd be Josie the dog and the Pussycats.
Mm.
Right. Yeah, I didn't fucking name
call.
her, okay?
Okay, sorry.
Oh wow! hop
back
on
off.
topic.
Ever since that Sue Happy thing, I've touched a nerve.
My
You're
new
better
pet.
than me?
No, not at all. Millpool.
Man,
Sorry.
people's gonna kill you, man.
Yeah, do you have a pet?
My new pets are my plants.
Oh my god, you're such a fucking hippie.
Did you call me a hippie?
Yep. It's the first
I'm gonna
Marine
leave.
hippie ever.
I'm gonna leave the podcast and go be a hippie. Bye, guys. It was good doing it. I'm out. This is my official announcement.
All right, next voice Moyle.
No one cares.
Nobody
I guess.
I-
All right, later.
I got 2 dogs.
Oh
yes.
yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
I figured
Yeah.
Wally would.
Oh,
Wally's got 2 stupid
camera
ass
stuff.
fucking dogs.
yeah.
Miniature dachshunds. They are stupid ass dogs. I love them. And for people who like to obsessively watch the podcast, I don't know if you have anything archived, but sometimes Gweedo sleeps on my neck, and you can see it on the camera.
Yeah, it's up there.
Okie dokie. Next voicemail.
Hi, Just Okay Gamers. This is Jarquees. I have a serious question for you today. Won't try to bore you, Gweedo.
Do you do what you love?
No.
Yeah.
Yes. I got really frustrated at work today, but I feel like it's a necessity for my job.
There's parts of my job that I do love, but it's not what I would choose to do for the rest of my life if I had the choice. But
That's a good answer. I'll take that.
I have responsibilities, so I can't really take many risks on career paths. So I've kind of settled in. I got a nice pension coming at some point in my life, and I get it's not what I would choose to do for the rest of my life if I had the choice. But
that's a good answer. I'll take that.
I have responsibilities, so I can't really take many risks on career paths. So I've kind of settled in. I got a nice pension coming at some point in my life, and I get 200 hours of vacation time a year, so I can't really complain on that front.
Yeah.
So settle, people. But don't really chase your dreams.
Weeds, that's like 3.5 times what I get for vacation.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
It's also accumulated after 15 years of being at the same place.
Truth.
Which is
and not taking any days off.
Older than probably,
half
our
listeners.
audience. Okay, next voicemail.
Hey, Just Okay Gamers. It's Alamari here. Long time no voicemail. Anyways, here's my question. What is your guys' stance on these franchises that release games every year? For example, Call of Duty and Assassin's Creed, etc. Do you enjoy these games, and do you think these types of franchises are good for the industry, or would you consider them detrimental? I suppose sports games are a whole different thing, so I don't think those should be considered in this category every year. For example, Call of Duty and Assassin's Creed, etc. Do you enjoy these games, and do you think these types of franchises are good for the industry, or would you consider them detrimental? I suppose sports games are a whole different thing, so I don't think those should be considered in this category. But yeah, I'd love to hear your opinions. Have a good podcast. Peace.
Alamari, you're just opening up like the Necronomicon of fucking topics. None of us like them, I'm going to guess.
Yeah, no.
Not
They're fine.
all of them, but I do think that every once in a while they hit a good tune.
Yeah, I think the last Call of Duty game and
Assassin's
Creed game were well received.
My objection in terms of this question has evolved from are the games themselves bad, or is the practice dangerous to the quality of games?
It's the same as asking do you like sequels to movies coming out instead of new movies?
That's fair, because there's the whole machine designed to hash out sequels because they'll make money, which can possibly lead to bad quality, but not necessarily.
I mean, investors are just like, hey, this thing made money, so make another one of those. So we'll give you money for that instead of trying something new, which may or may not make money. In the business sense, it makes sense.
I mean, it's defendable from a commercial perspective, but I think it needs to be acknowledged that it can lead to bad decisions.
I don't think you can want these big developers and publishers to put out new IPs all of the time, because they might go out of business. If they invest all of their money into one thing, or a lot of their money into one thing, it might kill them.
So you're saying a lack of imagination is necessary for commercial success or stability?
I mean, THQ literally died because they invested so much money into that drawing tablet game that they made for the Wii, and fucking no one bought it. And their company died, and they had to sell off all of their other cool IPs.
Can there be a happy medium though? Because it's such a dark, somber interpretation.
The happy medium is that there's tons of indie developers out there, and Steam is this open platform where anyone can publish on it. And Stardew Valley is made by one person,
over 3 years,
4 people or something, but mostly one person, and it's a huge hit.
Well, so the caveat to this is that it is okay for these games to exist because there is alternatives out there.
I'm not complaining about my
No, I'm
selection
trying
of
to break it
games.
down. I'm just trying to break it down the thesis. That's all.
No, I definitely agree with Mill that
That's what I'm saying. I'm agreeing.
Yeah, so you don't get that with big games, with big companies. You know, like they can't do that, and that's where the indie scene is there for. And it's unfortunate that like movies don't have this much of an impact as the game industry because there
Well,
isn't
indie
just
films.
Yeah, there's time.
right, but
But
they don't have the platform that Steam like they don't have a Steam platform for their
They have a lot
movies.
of
Is what I'm
platforms.
saying.
Movies.
Yeah, it's a Sundance Film Festival is devoted to
Yeah,
independent.
there's
film-
Netflix.
films.
Okay,
Have you ever looked through the Netflix catalog? There's so
Well,
many
yeah.
fucking indie movies.
But
So I
it
think
does
it-
it does
it's a
happen
good-
sometimes where a new IP comes out from these big companies. What was
The
that Lord
Division?
of the Rings game? Yeah, The Division. What was that Lord of the Rings game?
Shadows of Mordor.
Right, and that was like a hugely successful game, and it was a new thing, even though it was based on a movie, but they still took a chance, and like it still happens.
No, I think you're right. I was just trying to condense it into like a salient argument to like an answer for this voicemail, but I just think like these AAA titles are allowed because there's a place for them and a necessary need for companies to be profitable. But there's also an independent scene with a vibrant support structure if people crave something a bit more unique as well.
I mean, the market dictates what these companies make to a certain
Right.
extent. So if people stop buying Call of Duty games, they'll stop making them. But
I don't
Right.
think they will.
that hasn't
They
happened
won't.
in the past 10
Consoles.
years, so.
Yeah, they will not.
Console gamers are going to keep those companies in business for sure.
As long as there's consoles.
Right.
There's already a blending happening, I think.
Yeah, but the thing with
Microsoft's
Call of
pushing
Duty is like they'll push out a game and it'll be great, but then they'll have 3 shitty games. And then
Mm-hmm.
at that third shitty game, everybody's like, fuck this. I'm not going to buy this shit anymore. And then the fourth
they
game
do.
will come out and it'll be really good and everybody will buy it again. And the cycle will just continue. You know?
That's more of a symptom, though, and like I think what Milpool's saying that that's just a necessary happenstance of
It is.
commerce.
Yeah,
It's a
but why don't
necessary
they
evil.
just take the 4 years in between? Well, I guess because they want the money, but
Exactly.
They need money to pay the rest of the team. Like they have a giant development team that they still have to pay while working on that one good game.
Well, I mean, the real thing is like their investors, they're publicly traded companies or whatever, and their investors are like, hey, so you're making a new Call of Duty game, right? Every year.
True.
yeah.
Because we want more money.
Yeah,
Please.
people that don't know shit about video games but just
Who's
care
the-
about the money aspect of it.
The big powerhouse publisher that owns World of Warcraft. Who is that?
Activision?
Activision is part of
What is
Vivendi,
Oh,
I think, and they have shareholder meetings, and people actually report on those. So I think that's a fair point.
Okay, next voicemail.
Yep.
Here we go.
Hey guys, this is Jungle Mike. I was wondering which League of Legends character you think would make the best wingman and why. Keep up the great work.
Probably a Nivea.
I see what you did there.
Or Kazakhs?
Yeah, Kha'Zix has wings
Yeah.
too.
Is it Aatrox?
Aatrox does have wings.
Kale?
Morgana.
Kale, yeah.
I think that TF.
Yeah.
He's a player, though. He would just steal
Well,
your woman, I feel.
No, it'd make for good competition. Especially when every time I hear his voice now, I just think of the voice actor
Yeah.
and how he looks. And I feel like he would be a good wingman too.
Braum.
Oh,
The mustache.
yeah, Braum.
Getting a bar fight.
Yeah.
Just throwing people around.
Olaf.
Yeah, maybe.
Broloff.
I think it'd actually probably be Timo.
Yeah, just carry him around.
Because all the chicks would be like, oh, he's so cute.
Oh,
Can I
look
pet
at
him?
how cute he is.
He'd steal all the pussy.
Yeah.
Find him in bed. Just
I mean,
like
normal
8,000
human girls wouldn't fuck a yordle.
Yeah, they would.
Well, debatable.
No, just the weird ones.
The freaks.
The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. You guys know that song? The freaks come out.
No?
Oh,
No.
it's by an artist by the name of Houdini. All right. Next voicemail.
Yo, what up? It's Jay Reed. Sorry for the audio quality. I'm at work and fucking wasn't gonna be able to actually record a decent voicemail. I've been thinking about this presidential election a lot that's going on right now, and it made me think. I was wondering who your favorite president was.
What?
I guess, or prime
Favorite
minister.
president.
Prime Minister.
Fucking Milpool in your Canadian ways. Love you guys' show. Listen every fucking week, and I'm always in Discord, so you know me. All right, love you. Talk to you later. Bye.
Love you too, J Reed. We need to duo.
Yeah. Favorite.
My favorite
president.
definitely would
Franklin
have to
Delano
be.
Roosevelt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
FDR.
Didn't FDR establish the county park system?
Theodore Roosevelt.
Not
helped
county,
with one of the
not
national park.
national
County?
parks.
Oh no, I don't know about county.
I thought he established.
Is that
Milwaukee
why you
County
like
Parks,
him?
too. Who, me?
What?
No, Wally.
I like him because of the New Deal.
Ah.
The last true democratic socialist president in our recollection.
Oh, the New Deal. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And when FDR's on the mic, the suckers run. Right?
Sure.
My favorite president would have to be Ronald Reagan, just because he was a teak.
Them trickle down.
I'm not too good at Canadian political history, but I know Trudeau was very well liked, and his son is our current prime minister. But his dad, Pierre Elliott Trudeau, was like 70s or 80s, and he was very well liked. John A. Macdonald was our first prime minister. So,
Johnny!
yeah, I'll go with him, John A.
Shit. I can't remember all he's done, but there's a president by the name of James Polk who was elected
Napoleon of the Stump.
Napoleon of the Stump?
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean? I never heard that before.
He was good at stump speeches during his campaign trail.
Okay.
Also, he was a close second for me. I agree. He was an amazing president.
He was the president in 1845, and he had like 4 things that he ran on, and then he completed all 4 of those things and then didn't run again. He was like, I did what I wanted. I'm out of here. Which is pretty fucking cool, you know? Especially...
he was...
What?
Oh, sorry. I'm just history.
No.
I'm sorry.
No, you know far more than me. Please, go ahead.
He was also one of the hardest working presidents in American history. The United States nearly doubled in size in terms of its expansionist manifest destiny policy, which I will not get into the volatility of that. But he worked relentlessly. And you're right. He had a very Cincinnatus-like departure. He said, well, I've done everything I can. I've done my term. I've served my time. I've done my service to my country, and I'm done. Mm-hmm. And it's just, he worked his ass off, this guy. We would never see a president like him until Theodore Roosevelt.
What did he did he like establish a treasury system, and I think he obtained Oregon.
Yeah, he in terms of territorial expansionist policy, he is the leader of 19th century American presidents.
Yeah. So there, James Polk.
Good question, Jay Reed.
Did you almost say Jumbo?
I almost did. I saw Jumbo's chat.
All right.
I was reading his chat. Deal or no deal.
Next Voicemoyle.
Hey, it's Bubby. I just realized that you guys are doing the podcast right now, and I'm guessing this might be too late. But
last week.
What's your favorite superhero? Thanks. Bye.
I feel like Bubby just called to get a
thought of
question
that.
in.
Just to call.
As he was saying it.
Let me think of a question that I could ask. I'm stalling.
What's your favorite cup? No.
Oh shit!
Chair, carpet. Superhero. Superhero. I have a lot of favorite superheroes. In the traditional sense of the word, I've always liked Wolverine, but my favorite comic book hero,
He's a comic book hero.
Who isn't a superhero in the traditional
Stars in his
sense
eyes.
of the word would be Jesse Custer from the Preacher series. Very cool guy that I'd want to model my own life after.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
he
a
had
rough
this
life.
moral code that was just unbreakable, and it's something super respectable about that. And he said something in the comic book that I tell my own daughter often, which was actually his dad told him in the comic book, which is don't be one of the bad guys because the world already has too many of them. And whenever my daughter gets in trouble, that's what I always tell her. I'm like,
Good advice.
don't be one of the bad guys. There's too many of them already.
Yeah, I definitely see what you're saying. He's quite the intense character, though, for being a superhero, I guess you could say.
Yeah, but he is a hero, and he does
Yes.
orchestrate a plan to murder God.
Murder people.
Not people, God Almighty, the single
Yeah.
soul person, or Almighty being.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's a
God
pretty
was
big
kind of a
badass.
prick, though.
He was a prick, and he's not actually the one who killed them. I don't want to give it spoilers.
Yeah, thanks. The movie's coming out in a couple of months, isn't it?
Television show.
Oh, is it the show?
Yeah, it's gonna be on AMC. It's gonna be.
Let's watch it.
travesty.
I'll come over and I'll watch it with
Can't be any worse than Hellraiser.
You mean Constantine?
Not Hellraiser. Constantine, rather. Yeah.
Yeah, that was not good. Superhero?
My favorite superhero is definitely Wolverine. He's just a badass, and he can't be killed. Really. I mean, I would love to have adamantium in my body. That'd be sweet.
I saw this skit once where these guys were like, "Hey," or some scientist approached me, "Hey, we can give you Wolverine's powers. What do you want? But we can only give you one." He's like, "Healing factor, or do you want claws?" And they're like, "Fuck yeah, we want claws." And then it's like it smash cuts to them like bleeding and crying, and like one of them has
because the claws
through his arm. You know?
Yeah, you can't really get one without the other.
Right. Yeah, you kind of need them both.
Yeah.
I don't know, Spider-Man or something, whatever.
The worst.
Or something, whatever.
I really liked Spawn when I was younger because the
Spawn.
movie came out and I thought he was the coolest thing ever.
Spawn is a cool character.
Because he had guns and like his cape did cool stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not into comic
Did you
books that
answer,
much.
Wally?
I like a lot. I just something a little off the chart a little bit. I was always a big fan on the side of Captain Britain. Excalibur.
Captain Britain, really?
Excalibur. There's a
Yeah.
comic book I was a big fan. I mean, I'm a big fan of Superman. I'm a big fan of the X-Men, like all the generic characters. But if I could single one out that's off on the side, I liked reading Excalibur a lot growing up too. But I could also say Punisher, but like everyone kind of likes these guys a lot. My favorite anti-hero is Punisher.
Yeah, I was a big fan of Lobo in the anti-hero category.
My favorite heroes are anti-heroes.
Yeah?
So, yeah.
Yeah, I suppose they're more complex.
Authentic? Complex, yeah. I don't like superheroes that are too pure. Because I often find heroes that are almost so two-dimensional in their goodness that they're also inherently broken themselves. Yeah. I need to have a hero that has doubts and fears and angst, which is why I'm a big fan of Jessica Jones and the Punisher and the whole Hell's Kitchen entourage of heroes that usually comes out of there, which is why I'm such a big fan of the Daredevil show. But I love heroes that have complexity to them.
Nightcrawler is a very good hero, too. He's one of my childhood favorites. He's just like this super swarmy, charming swashbuckler.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat. All right. Next, Voicemoyle. You guys are hitting on things that we could start other podcasts.
Other podcasts. I was about to
forever.
say,
Yeah.
We're in other podcast territory.
I think this is Bubby again. Should I play it or no?
We'll see.
It's Bobby. If the world was gonna explode in 5 years, what would you do? Because,
Pass.
it's 5 years.
Pass.
You can't just quit your job because then you'd be.
That's like
That was more
edging-
interesting than the super.
Yeah, it actually was.
I wasn't listening. I just sort of like heard voice and
It's edging like snowy quality. Minus the 30-second intro.
Was it a good question?
why
I blacked out.
He got there.
He's like,
He's
if
talking
the
about if
world
the
was gonna
world
explode,
exploded in
if it
5
was-
years.
yeah, what would you do?
Because
you
probably
can't
fucking
quit
quit
your
my job.
You can't though because you still need to pay for stuff. But then he doesn't realize that like the whole world would like
quit their job.
Everybody would launch every
Yeah.
nuke ever. Everybody would be raping
Right.
each other. It'd be a horrible, horrible planet to live on.
That's
Yeah,
what you
it'd be
think would
terrible.
happen?
Yeah, the worst in people
People-
would come out. There would be
You think
nothing
so?
in check because they
Not the
all know
best
that
in
they're going to
people?
die. No,
it would
definitely
be like the
not
purge.
best.
Yeah, it'd
Definitely
be the
not the
purge.
best.
I'd start fucking killing people. I'd probably start with Milpool, just because I can regen them.
Oh, sure enough.
We could live off of Milpool.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I need to fucking have a food source, okay?
All right.
Sorry, Mil.
Next voicemail.
I hope you understand. You can eat your body too.
Yeah, just bring me back.
Yeah, exactly.
Back on the cast! I'm gonna ask a question I haven't asked you in the past, cause I'm not sure what you're currently thinking about the rapidly expanding use of DLC and the advent of things like amiibos, and I'm not sure how pure the intentions of these companies are.
Talking about DLC.
Oh my
Was
god.
was that what that
No,
was?
I think he was asking what we're thinking of. Wait, I don't understand what the question was.
I thought it was TLC.
Yeah,
TLC? I
heard
thought it was DLC. I heard DLC.
No, he asked what we're currently thinking about, and then he gave examples. He's like, something about TLC or DLC, and then he said something
What
about
the- like-
creating a meme.
Like the R&B
Right.
group?
And then what are these companies good for? I think is what he said after that.
Yeah, so like the actual meat of the question is what are we thinking of right now?
What are we thinking of right now?
I don't think that was it. I think he had a question in there.
Okay, do you want to listen to it again?
Yeah.
Let's give it one more play.
Okay.
One more go.
play here. Here we go.
Back on the cast! I'm gonna ask a question I haven't asked you in the past, cause I'm not sure what you're currently thinking about the rapidly expanding use of DLC and the advent of things like amiibos, and I'm not sure how pure the intentions of these companies are.
I don't know what the second part of that is.
Yeah, it
the
falls apart at
rapidly
the end.
expanding use of a me or something.
Of a
I thought it was
meme.
me-
I
Of a
heard.
meme.
Memes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand the question.
Yeah. And
Maybe
then he
you-
also said something about
like
the
the song
intentions
now,
of the
Back in Black.
company.
Yeah.
Maybe he's talking about the use of memes in like conventional
To
advertising.
make DLC? I think he said DLC now. Second listen.
Yeah.
How do you feel about companies making DLC? Do you think it's wrong?
Using memes to market that DLC.
Yeah, using memes
Yep.
to market videos.
Is that something that's happening?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think
like
it's
it.
shitty if companies.
I
I
don't.
think he's talking about like companies that release something then initially have the intentions of releasing a DLC,
I think that's close.
like how
I think that's close.
like how Star Wars was when it got released. Like they had put out a bunch of DLCs right away.
Yeah, like
Okay.
Battlefront.
Yeah. Nobody likes buying half of a game.
Yeah,
You know?
good song though, Spetty.
Yeah,
we
nice
just
work with
couldn't.
the song.
We couldn't hear you. Maybe just drop the octave of your high notes just a
Yeah.
bit so we can hear you. But
Back
on
the
point.
cast!
Yeah, that was pretty
That
sweet.
intro.
That was pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah. Very good, Spetty.
Hitting those notes.
You're doing great. Keep up the good work, kid. You're going places.
You're gonna make it big one day, baby.
But still go to school to be an engineer
No,
and
don't
stuff
do that.
because, like,
Quit.
just in case.
Quit.
Yeah, engineering's for quitters.
Quit.
Mm.
All right, next voicemail, last voicemail. Here it is.
Oh.
Hey, this is Bombhab. Love your show.
Bombhab.
Paper or plastic?
To shit in? I would have to say paper, so that way I can light it on fire and put it on somebody's doorstep.
Okay.
The last time I was asked that question, I went with plastic, so I'm gonna have to stick with that.
Plastic, I like to reuse over recycle. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So I usually get plastic because you know, you can use them as little bathroom trash can liners.
That's what I do.
Or to take your lunch to work.
Yep.
Do that too?
Or bring beers over to Gweedo's house.
Yep.
With chips.
That's absolutely true. You can do
I
all
plastic.
that stuff. You can use it to pick up dog poop.
Mm-hmm.
I do that.
See? And
I do
with
all of these things.
Paper, you can either burn it or you can recycle it.
Or you can use it to put on some ugly girl's face and cut some eye holes into
Seriously,
while you're
though.
banging her.
Seriously, does anyone use paper?
And not suffocate her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, I don't. I've never done paper in years.
But only if it's something that's heavy.
If I know I'm like going camping, I'll get paper.
Yeah, just so you can have paper to light fires with and such.
Exactly. Okay, that's it for voicemails. Now we like to do a little thing that I like to call one of my favorite segments here.
Mm-hmm.
We do it every week.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know why it's so hard to think of the actual name.
I think it starts with a L.
Oh yeah, listener of the week.
There you go.
Yo, listener of the week now. He's gonna be real sweet now.
It's listener of the week. Yeah.
This week's listener of the week is Thomas Lamb. Thomas gave us 5 stars on Canadian iTunes.
Wait, why is it spooky?
I don't know, because it's not the United States.
Oh. Yeah, but Canada's nice.
Yeah, very nice place.
Yeah, but they're all ghosts, meaning they're white.
Wow.
I feel like I know plenty of black Canadians.
Do you?
Well,
Are you
maybe
just saying that because you sometimes call black people Canadians?
No.
Thomas titled his review, "Pretty okay, but I'm Canadian, so I'm inclined to compliment things I enjoy, even slightly."
Hey.
And his review is as follows. To describe this podcast, I will use the lyrics from a famous Fall Out Boy track. Thanks for the murmurs.
Famous line.
I don't actually know the song, so I can't sing it because.
Thanks for the memories?
Yeah, do you know that song? No.
All I know is like, thanks for the memories.
Oh, that doesn't help.
Yeah, it doesn't really help.
All right. Well, anyways, he says, "One night and one more time, thanks for the memories, even though they weren't so great. All jokes aside, love the show. Keep up the good work, BOYS."
Aww.
Thanks, Thomas Lamb. You are our listener of the week. Yo, listener of the week now. He's gonna be real sweet now.
It's listener of the week. Yeah.
You can be listener of the week by leaving a review on iTunes. Thomas Lamb didn't tell us that he. Well, I guess we said we say we check Canadian, right?
Yeah, we do.
Okay. So He left that a while ago. That was like from November.
While ago.
So we didn't catch it. We're past November with the U.S. reviews, aren't we?
Yeah, we're in like February. Actually, January.
Okay. So yeah, just leave a review on iTunes or wherever you leave a review. Let us know that you left a review, and we'll read it on air and make you listener of the week.
Yeah.
Nasty, you want to do some plugs?
Yeah, if you guys want to check us out on social media, go to justokgamers.com. It's in the top right corner. Also, if you want to be a patron and join us for a Patreon night, you can find all that info at patreon.com/justokgamers. Check out the subreddit /r/justokgamers. That's where you can find all of your Just Okay Gamer video footage, as well as on our YouTube channel. And we have discussions on there every once in a while. And if you want to just come talk to us, join us on Discord. You can also find that on the website.
Yeah, or just go to discord.justokgamers.com.
Boom.
Bam.
Bango.
Bongo.
Bango.
Bling.
Chimichango.
Blankies.
There's fucking stupid cats behind you.
Is it?
Yep. She's
Where is
coming. Dun-dun.
Oh.
Dun-dun.
Ooh, it's shoulder.
Dun-dun.
Oh, she's already gone. We totally played to the stream at that.
Oh, we totally did. If you guys want to watch us, you can also come on. We'll tell you in Discord.
No, just come to twitch.com/justokgamers on Thursday nights.
It's .tv.
Okay, sorry.
God damn it.
Yeah, there's some fucking ignorant piece of shit out there typing twitch.com. It's not working. I wonder what twitch.com even takes
to twitch.tv.
For the redirects, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
they probably bought up
twitch.com.
Twitch.net, twitch.tv. They probably bought Twitch. The countries too, like CO.
If you watch our podcast, that would make me so happy.
Hey, not bad.
Is that better?
Better than what you had before.
But I hope I don't get sued.
Yeah, that would make me happy.
Get sued. I like that version.
Get sued?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I hope she doesn't sue me.
Might cause a suit
Matsumi
riot.
Matsumi.
Riot!
Some good stuff.
Throw back a bottle of beer. Zoot suit riot. Riot!
Tsunami.
Sue. Peggy Sue. Peggy Sue. Oh, Peggy, 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 Peggy Sue.
I should do a podcast with my mom. You want to do a podcast with my mom, Gweeds?
Sure.
I don't know what we'll talk about, but we'll figure something out.
What is she like? What's her hobby?
Motorcycles.
Yeah, I have my motorcycle license. I drove.
She's a biker
for several years.
And your dad was a motorcycle teacher.
Yep, he was a motorcycle teacher.
Motorcycle teacher.
I know what a motorcycle is.
Oh,
what is it?
It's a car.
Wrong. That's a car.
Damn it.
By the way, did you see that Twitch updated a lot of stuff recently?
Like what?
You can now attach pictures and videos and stuff like
Only
that.
if you're
in
partnered.
Certain, in partnered
which will
Twitch
never
chats.
get partnered.
And you can also send private messages to people via Twitch chat.
Hey, I have a question.
Yes.
What's that?
Can people still buy our hoodies, or is that
That's over?
That's over.
I think when you go there, it's like,
yeah,
hey,
you can still
get
do it.
one.
I think if
or
3
something.
people do that, it would resend them to whoever. It might even relaunch the campaign. I have no idea. So, does that answer your question?
It says
no.
It says you can get notified for when they come up. So
I think if enough people express interest, it'll eventually jog it back open, but it is definitely closed.
Yeah.
Until you hit that mysterious figure.
Which did your guys' smell like vinegar?
Yes.
Yeah, it smelled heavily of
chemicals.
Yeah, chemicals and Chinese dicks. All right.
Well, hopefully we'll have some good news for you guys next week.
Yeah.
And we can fill you in about stuff.
I don't even know if we could have. Oh, it's so exciting.
Very exciting.
All right, we'll talk to you guys next week. That's it.
Patron game night tomorrow.
Yeah, fuck off now.
Tomorrow. Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Where's this?